So I was sitting in my office the other day and I was watching a Jeff Foxworthy video, you know, the one where he sits there and says, "You might be a redneck if." So that got me to thinking. So I decided to come up with my own, you might need Duane's Reliable Computer Services if. So here we go. If your computer is still running Windows XP or Windows Vista, you might need Duane's Reliable Computer Services. If you have a free version of antivirus software on your computer, you might need Duane's Reliable Computer Services. If you start your computer and then you go have breakfast because it takes that long for the computer to boot up, you might need Duane's Reliable Computer Services. If your computer fan sounds like a jet engine, you guessed it, you might need Duane's Reliable Computer Services. If you back up your data religiously, and by that I mean you pray that nothing happens to it, you might need Duane's Reliable Computer Services. If you get any reoccurring error messages on your computer, you might need Duane's Reliable Computer Services. If you type in a web address and your browser takes you to a completely different site, you might need Duane's Reliable Computer Services. If your computer and your printer are not on speaking terms, you might need Duane's Reliable Computer Services. If you get a pop-up that tells you that you have 157 viruses, yeah, you need Duane's Reliable Computer Services. If you have a small company and you can't afford an IT department, you need Duane's Reliable Computer Services. If you need a new computer and don't know where to start looking, you might need to call Duane's Reliable Computer Services. And finally, if your company email ends with Yahoo, Gmail, or worst, AOL.com, you might need to call Duane's Reliable Computer Services.